One of the most fun things about being a wedding DJ, and what still has me doing this after 20 plus years, is that each event is truly different. I may go into it knowing I'm going to play 30 of the same songs that I played the night before, the week before, but it's for a different group, and it's when am I going to play those songs, and how am I going to set them up in a way that they have the effect that I want them to. And sometimes when you do that, you come up with responses that you weren't expecting. Seeing grandma on the dance floor dancing to something that you just would never in a million years envision. And a lot of times that happens on the early setup, making sure that you've given grandma things that she can relate to and dance to and be involved in things. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you see her out on the dance floor to Baby Got Back, and you're like, I didn't see that coming.
As a Bellagala DJ, we show up with the idea in mind that we're not only there to play music, but we're there to facilitate the entire party. The most fun I have is when I get a chance to show up and take an entire playlist of music that the bride and groom have picked out and put together, mix them in with some appropriate requests from the guests from that night, and trust my own experience and judgment about what really fits in well with that.
Brides and grooms universally know two questions to ask of any service provider when they come in. And that is are you available on my date, and how much do you cost? And even if they get an answer to the second one, generally speaking, they don't necessarily know if that's a good cost, a bad cost, what does it include, what is it supposed to include. So out of the gates, Bellagala's primary objective with all of our clients, whether they're looking at us for DJ or videography or photography or what have you, is to spend some time in education and say, okay, let's water this down. What do we need to know so that in the end, we can make a great decision. Our Bella One package gives a bride and groom everything that they need for a successful event, from the beginning of the evening to the end. Our Echelon package is that, but just with a little bit more personalization, in the sense that over the years, we've come to understand that certain brides and grooms like to have a little bit more knowledge from the get-go about who their DJ is going to be, and like to be able to interact with their DJ.
You can get DJ contact information and get a chance to set up a time to meet with them. At a location of your choosing, just talk to them on the phone, whatever it takes to kind of get the conversation started. It's nice because you get to meet with the bride and groom, and you don't have to just show up on their wedding day and shake hands and meet them for the first time. You get to have a chance to become friends, get to know a little something about their relationship, and you can ask a few more pointed questions about what kind of music they like to listen to and the kind of stuff that their friends and family are going to dance to.
The online planner was set up with the perspective that there are so many little nuances to planning the entertainment or the reception part of things that they don't know what they're supposed to ask. The most in-depth profile is our DJ profile, and that's where we get down to the real nitty-gritty of what is it your vision for that evening. What do you want? What do you not want? Do you want the DJ who can be a professional master of ceremonies, show up, set up, shut up, stand there, play music? Or are you looking for a DJ that can be much more actively involved? I think the thing that we look for more than anything else with regard to our DJs is good people. You can teach any monkey how to set up equipment and tear it down, and how to construct sets of music, and I don't want to belittle that because it's important too, but the reality of it is you can't teach personality. You can't teach integrity. And I think it's the biggest piece that we look for. It's the piece that I'm the most proud of when I look at our DJ staff as a whole, is I'm proud of them as people, as individuals first. And that of course just then transcends and makes everything else that they do that much better.